Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Junaid.
Good morning, sir.
So, I thought you didn't join. You are not speaking, no? I thought you didn't join. Yeah. Uh, you're muted. You can hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
So we had discussed about execute SQL task, right? Okay. So we will discuss about filters, transformations in data flow task today. Okay.
Okay.
So we say we have different transformations available over here. Okay. So we might be using only limited options for our regular use. We will be discussing about them. Okay. Okay. Today we'll first see about a transformation called conditional split. Okay. So what does that conditional split does is, so while loading the data from source to destination, okay, based on the condition, whatever the condition we have give, it will split the data into different paths, into different destinations. Okay.
Okay.
So we can load data from one source to different destinations. Okay, based on the
Okay.
condition. Okay.
Mm.
Let's see how we can do that. So I'm taking OLEDB source here. Practice. I'm writing a SQL command here.
Okay.
So I can just directly select the table over there, but I'm writing SQL command. Select star and so this is my destination. Okay.
Yeah.
So usually what we'll do, we'll directly connect our source to destination here. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
run the job. So, but what we are trying to do, so we are trying to transform our data now. Okay.
Okay.
So we can transform the data between source and destination. Okay, only
Mm.
between source and destination. Okay. So now we, instead of connecting the source to destination directly, we can drag and drop the transformation editor here. Okay, and connect the
Okay.
source to the transformation editor, whichever transformation editor it is. Okay. So right now we are using conditional split. So I've used that one. I've connected to the source to the conditional split. Okay.
Okay.
If you see, we have different options here.
Oh.
So here you will see, you will be able to see all the input columns here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And here you will be able to see the variables whichever
Variables.
you have created.
Great.
Okay. And inside the system variables, you will see the regular system variables. Okay. And these
Okay.
are all the different, string functions, mathematical functions, aggregate functions, whatever operators. So everything will be available here. If you want, you can
Mm.
use them too. Okay.
Okay.
So here I am just writing a condition here. Okay.
Okay.
So our table has data. Okay. So let's say, I want to split data into two parts here. Okay.
Okay.
So one is the salary above 2000 and the salary below 2000.
Okay.
Okay. So I can split the data. I want to split the data into two tables. Okay. One table will have data below 2000 employees. Salary below
Salary below
2000
2000.
employees, and the other table will have the employees who is having salary above 2000.
About it. Okay.
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 Okay. So
Yeah.
this is how I've taken the condition. I've dragged and dropped the column here. So I've
Okay.
used the operator and the condition. Okay.
Okay.
Here the salary is less than 2000 here. Okay.
Okay.
So I will take. So obviously, see if I take one condition here. Okay.
Then remaining will.
The remaining will be about 2000 only, right?
Okay.
So those things we'll see, like how we can control. So I'm just clicking on OK. Now,
It means
now,
it happens if we copy less than 2000,
mhm.
we copy. We are
What?
writing a condition called less than 2000. Salary
Yes,
is less than 2000.
yes.
Mm,
What did I
it
copy
will,
here?
sir.
What did I copy here?
Uh, there's employees whose salaries are less than 2000.
Yes, that is a condition I've given.
Yeah, condition.
That is the case one. So salary
Yeah.
should be less than 2000. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I take out all the employees who's having salary less than 2000, the remaining employees would be obviously about 2000, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We no need to write a condition for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Clear?
Yes.
Mm. So what the default out, I mean, we have, we'll be getting two kinds of outputs here. Okay. Let me show you. So one is less than 2500. Another one is greater than 2500. Okay. Those are two
Yeah.
kinds of outputs. Okay.
Yeah.
Just click on OK. Now you have to connect this conditional split to your destination. Okay.
Okay.
So when you drag and drop this arrow onto the destination, you will see a pop-up like this. Okay.
Okay.
So I've told you, right? So we will get two kinds of outputs here. Okay. So one is the output which is having less than 2000 salary, less than 2500 employees. Okay.
Yeah.
That you will be able to see here. Okay. If you see the case one, right?
Yeah.
So you have to select case one here. Okay. If you don't want to see case one here, you can change the name of that output name. Okay. So you can give the name of that output. Okay.
Yeah.
Just click on OK. Just join this. You will see the outputs here. So you can select this one less than 2500. Okay. Click on OK. And now you have to configure the destination. So I already have a table. Employee new mappings. Okay. Okay. So now I have to drag another destination. Why? Because I have another output also, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who are having about 2000 salary about 2500. So if I have to connect again conditional split to this, I get one more destination. Say here, if you see automatically it has taken the output. I didn't select anything because there are only, we have only two outputs, right?
Yes, sir.
So one is less than 2500, another one is about 2500. Okay. So
Yeah.
first one we have already configured. The second, the remaining one will be assigned to this next destination. Okay. So if you see
Yes,
here,
sir.
that is conditional split default output. Okay. We have not given anything. Okay. We have not given any condition to this output. That is like, whatever is remaining after taking out all the conditions,
The
that is the
remaining all will
default
come
output remained. Okay. Okay.
If we want to change the name, we can change it, na, sir?
Now for the conditional default output, you cannot change the name.
Okay, okay. It will comes default.
Yeah, that is the default output name.
If we explicitly we don't want that name, then we can create another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Any
But those
limitations
things
for that
doesn't
can?
matter.
Okay. Any limitations we can create this many splits only in there is no condition, right?
Right now, I haven't seen any kind of limitations such. Okay.
Okay.
So most probably I've created more than 10 kinds of conditional splits. I have never seen
Okay.
that. Okay. So
Okay.
you are not going to use more than 10 conditional split in
Okay.
real time also. Okay.
Oh.
So now we have done this. So let's execute the package. So no, okay, let's execute just the data flow task. If you see, all the rows are loaded here, right?
Mm.
So less than 500 has 10 rows. The remaining are 6 rows. Okay.
6 row.
Let's check the table data. See, now the first table is having all the employees whose salary is less than 2,500. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
And next table is having the salaries above 2,500. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's truncate this. Now what I will do is I'll create another condition here. Okay. So I will create another condition. So what is that? Now I'll create another condition saying salary greater than 2,500. Okay.
Mm.
Let's click on OK. So if you see here, I'm not
Yeah.
again. I'm getting another pop-up window. So because I still have 2 outputs left, right?
Mm.
So one is already configured with less than 2,500 one output. Okay.
Mm.
Now I mean totally I'll get 3 outputs. One is less than 2,500. One is other one is greater than 2,500, and the another one is the default output.
Default.
The
Yeah.
remaining ones. Okay.
Yeah.
So here one output I have already configured. I still have 2 outputs. Okay. I have to
Yeah.
configure them now. Okay. So I'm configuring like greater than 2,500 for this. I'll take another destination. So here this third destination will be assigned the default output. Okay.
Mm.
The default output will be assigned to this one. Okay. Now I have to configure this thing as well. Try new one. So if you see here, so I've got only 5 rows where I can see for
Okay.
the output greater than 2,500.
Mm.
So why is that?
One,
Can you check the
if
data?
salary remains okay.
So why? Because we have an employee whose salary is 2,500 exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But we have given conditions like it should be less than
More than and
2,500
less than.
or greater than 2,500. That is, those are the 2 cases we have given, right?
Yeah.
But this is the case where salary is equals to 2,500,
Equals to. Yeah.
right?
Uh,
So that's why. So we have got, I mean, even though we split it to 3 outputs, we have got the data.
Yeah. If
So earlier this
2500 salary is not available, then what comes in the third destination table?
nothing,
Null,
zero,
no?
zero,
Okay. Okay.
zero records will be loaded. Null will not be loaded.
Yeah.
Zero records will be loaded.
Yeah.
It will not load null. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
It
It
will
remains
just say
empty.
0 records
Zero.
processed. Okay, that's it. Okay. Like this, you can give many conditions,
Okay.
So whatever is remained after all the given conditions, that will be considered as the default output. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Here we have given 2 conditions, less than and greater than. Okay. So after filtering all the data for these 2 conditions, whatever the data is remained, so
Remove.
that will be
That will
considered
come
as
in.
the default output.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
So that is about conditional split. So we have something called multicast. So multicast is nothing but it will just load the same data into different tables. Like conditional split, it will also load data into different tables, but without any condition. Okay, there will be no condition.
The same data will copy in
Same
every
data will be
destination.
copied into all the destinations. Like how many ever destinations you take, for all the destinations, the multicast would be same. Okay, you can take any tables, for all the tables, the destination would be same. I mean the data.
Yeah. Okay. हमें करंट नहीं आएगा दे दो.
So I've configured all the 3 outputs here. Let's try to run. So if you see, all the 16 rows from source are loaded to all the 3 destinations.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the data here. Since we have not truncated, the older data will also be there. Okay, it has some 26 records and it has some 21 records. Okay, earlier this one has say 10 already, this one has 5 records, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So all the data is loaded from EMP to the destination tables.
Yeah.
Now let's see about union all. So what union all does in SQL?
It will just combine the 2 tables.
Okay. How about union?
Union. It will combine the 2 tables and it will eliminate the duplicate records.
Okay, the same thing, right?
Yeah. Here is also in same. No?
Yeah, most of the things are same here.
Working is same now, sir. In both
Yeah,
SSA
working is
and
same.
yeah, okay.
It is same.
Combine the two tables, sir.
Yeah.
Here, what we are doing is instead of writing a query, we can
We are just using the transformation
use, yeah.
available there. That's it.
Okay. These are all comes under transformation.
Yeah, these are all transformations.
Okay.
Okay. So if you see here, the union all input, I have to select one. So here you can select, okay. So the employee number column from first data set should be combined with employee number
Yeah.
column from the second data set. That is what I'm giving here. Okay.
Yeah.
It is not mapped automatically. I should give, okay.
Okay.
Which column data should combine with which column. So that's what I should give. Okay.
We should map here.
Yeah. To run the metadata for union all shell does not match the metadata. Result. Okay. If you see here, so we have a data type mismatch for one data set. In the salary it is integer. In the other thing, the salary is n varchar.
Here we're combining the data in the same database, no, sir?
Yes, the same database from same database to tables.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what happened is in one table the salary column is mentioned as integer, and in another column,
Here n varchar.
yes, that's why it has a mismatch in data types. That's why it is not allowing us to combine salary. The data type should be same, right, while doing the union. So that's why it is not allowing us.
Okay.
So let's ignore the salary column.
Okay.
We'll just consider the salary column from only one thing, from the first data set. Okay.
Okay.
Just click on OK and configure destination. Just a minute. How to hide this? Pause. Okay. How many rows loaded here into the destination? 49. So all the records from the second destination, I mean the second set, all the records from the first set are loaded here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check out the data, how it looks like now. You see here, for the some 33 rows, the salary column is null, right? So why? Because from the second column, from the second data set, so in the second data set, we have 33 rows. For all those 33 rows, we haven't considered salary in the union all thing, right? We didn't consider the
16 rows
salary.
salary will be
Yeah, only for the first 16 rows of the first data set, the salary column will be available.
Yeah. Okay.
For the remaining 33 rows from the second data set, the salary column will be loaded as null.
Yeah.
Okay. This is union all. Let's see, derived column. So the derived column is nothing but, from the existing data set. Okay.
Yeah.
From the existing data set, we can derive a new column, a totally new column.
Okay.
Okay. We can create a new column actually. Connect the source
From
to
the
derived
existing
column.
data set.
Yes, from the existing data. So we can create a new column.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the transformation editor. So like all the transformation editors will have the same things, variables and the columns. Okay.
So just a moment, sir.
Yeah.
Go back. One, close
What?
this connection manager. Okay. Okay. No.
What
Okay, sir.
happened?
No. We have to drag this derived column in between source and destination. Okay. No, either destination came.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the, we have to give the derived column name. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So here under the derived column, you will get some options. You want to add it as a new column. Okay. If you want to add that as a new column, okay, along with the available column names in the EMP table. Okay. Here we have got some 7 columns, right? 8 columns. Yeah. Along with these 8 columns, you will get the new salary column as well. Okay. So if you add it as a new column,
Okay.
so we'll get it as a new column. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can replace any of the existing columns.
Okay.
So if I click on replace salary,
Oh.
so what happens is while
In place
connecting
of
to the
salary, we
destination,
can.
you will not get the data from the new salary. I mean,
Hello.
you'll not get the data from the old salary column. You will get the data from the new salary column, since we are
Okay.
replacing the old salary column.
Okay.
Okay, or you
Then we
can
need
choose to
to
replace
configure
anything.
the values, no, for salary.
Yes, we need to configure the values. So let's see. Let's take. I'm adding it as a new column. Okay. Sir,
We
I've
can
given
combine also, sir.
command means.
It means, for example, we need to combine 2 columns as a one.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
So if you see here, for the new column, so my new column name is new salary. Okay.
Okay.
Or I'll take a new pay. Okay.
Okay.
So the new column will have the value, which is a sum of the existing salary and his commission.
Okay.
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 Let's click on OK. Now configure a destination. Connect this derived column here. Let's truncate this. So while doing the mapping in the source column, you can see an extra column as an input.
Yeah.
So earlier you were not able to see this extra column, right?
Yeah.
Now what I'll do is I will change the mapping of the salary column to the output. Okay. So here the salary is mapped to the input salary is mapped to output salary, right? Here instead
Yeah.
of salary, I'll take new pay. I'm removing the mapping from the salary column. Okay.
It will replace the
Now the
salary
data from
column.
new pay column will be loaded to the salary column in destination. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it? Or you can do one thing. If you have a new pay or if you have any other column, integer column, you can create any other integer column in the destination. Okay. and you can map this new column to the
To
new
that new column.
and keep the old ones salary to salary.
If
Okay.
we need a salary column also, then we need to
Yeah, if you want the salary data also,
then we
you
need to
can
configure.
map the old salary column to the destination salary, and you
Mm.
can create a new column for the new salary in the destination table. Okay, and
Then
map
we need
this
to map
new
to it.
column to the new column in the
Yeah.
destination. Clear? Now I
Yes, sir.
want to load the new pay column to the salary in destination column. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So in the new table, I will not see the old salaries.
Yeah.
Okay. Just click on OK. Run the task. See, all the 16 rows are loaded, but you will see a difference in salaries. So for the employees who's having null as commission, the new salary won't change. Okay. Oh, it has changed.
It comes null. No?
Yeah. So it is null. I mean, we are doing an arithmetic operation with null, right? So it will come as null only. Yeah. Okay. So if you see for the second guy, Alan, who is working as a salesman, his earlier salary was 1600. Now with the new pay column, his salary has become 1900.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yes.
the commission has remained same because we didn't change anything in the commission column.
Yeah.
We just mapped a different input column for this salary column, right?
Yeah.
Only for this salary column. Remaining all the column values will remain same.
Yeah.
Okay? There
If
won't be any change.
yes, sir. If we want a salary the commission who has null value,
Mhm.
the salary remains same. It means we need to configure that.
What?
How do we write a query for who are having a commission null? Those records salary will remain same. Here it comes null, na sir. Salary comes null.
Yes.
Who has commission null? The salary will new column. The
Mhm.
salary comes null, na.
Yeah.
The salary will remain. We need to remain same salary.
So for the employees who is having a null commission should get their old salary,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can use your functions. That's why these functions are available.
Yeah.
Mathematical
You
functions,
can write
string
an
functions,
expression,
write
na.
functions. Yeah, you can write any expression here. Okay. So we'll
Okay.
have something called is null. Yeah, these are all the null operations. Okay. Sorry. We will take replace null. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So here what I did was, so I have a function available here. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I take in SQL Server, we have a function called is null, right?
Yeah.
So what does it do? So it will actually
It gives a result in whichever the columns will
no, it
null.
will replace the null values with whatever the given value. Okay. So let's say if we give the expression like is null of column name comma some value. Okay. So in that particular column, if you have null values, it will replace that null with the
Null
given
with
value.
value.
Okay. So here is null means it will just give the true or false condition.
Okay.
Here I'm using replace null. So what it have, what is it will replace null does the same thing as is null in SQL Server. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It will replace the null values with the given value. Okay.
Mm.
So that's what I'm
Here we are
taking. That's what I've
given.
taken here. Okay.
Uh,
Just click on OK. Truncate table.
we need to give the salary, I think, in the place of 0.
Why?
Salary, the old salary will come now, sir.
Yes, the salary will come.
Mm.
But we are already doing addition with salary, right?
Yeah. It will addition.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
See, here we are doing an addition with salary.
Mm.
So what is happening is when there is a null in commission, what it is doing, salary plus null value. It is giving us the null value, right?
Yes, sir.
But but if you take salary plus 0 wherever there is null, it will give us the salary only, right?
Mm.
But if you take salary here instead of 0, it will take salary plus salary again.
Yeah, it will double
It
the
will
value.
double the salary.
Mm.
The salary will be doubled,
Yes, sir. Okay.
right? So that's why if we should not add anything where there is null, right? That's why we have taken 0.
Okay. Sure.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
I think you can see these things. Merge and merge join things. Okay. You can take a look. So if you don't understand them, I'll let you know. I will talk about them. Now we will discuss about the lookup functions. Okay.
Okay.
So lookup function is nothing but uh, just works like a join in SQL Server. Okay.
Okay.
So here in lookup also we have to give uh, 2 columns from 2
column.
different data sets as
Okay.
a reference. Okay. So one will be the main data set and another one will be the reference data set.
Okay.
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 So from the main data set, it will check for the values like how the inner join does. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So on the join column, so we will give a join column also, right? In joins. Okay. So it will check for the join columns value from A data set in the
Yeah.
B data
Common
set.
record.
Okay. Yeah, the
Common column.
common values or something it will check, right?
Yeah.
So once it is matched, so we will be able to get the additional columns from the B data set, the second data set as well, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So let's say EMP is our primary data sets and DEPT is our secondary reference data set. Okay. So here we will be joining the 2 data sets based on one common column, that is department number.
Yeah.
Right. But so whenever I am doing the joining, so I will be able to add these 2 columns from the second data set to this data set, right?
Yeah.
So I can write like this. Second select A dot star from EMP t-shirt
Department.
EPTB dot
Is equals to below D.
right.
Mm.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, instead of getting all the columns, apart from getting all the columns from table A, I can get data from a reference data set as well, right? Like B
Hmm.
name and okay.
Location, B dot location.
So I'll be
Okay.
able to get additional columns. I'll be able to add additional columns to this A data set, right?
Yeah.
So this is only till here we got the data from A, right?
Yeah.
So these two columns are coming from the reference data set.
Yes.
So we will be able to add these two columns from to the main data set.
Yeah.
Okay. So lookup works in the same concept. It's just like a join there. Okay.
Hmm.
Take another source. Let's keep a table. This. Yeah. Okay. So in the in the lookup transformation editor, so we have different cache modes here.
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about these cache modes here. Okay.
Okay.
So what does a cache memory? So like, do you have an idea what is a cache memory usually?
Uh, it's I think it is an system memory only, but for the fast process,
Yeah,
the program
just like
uses
so whenever like in simple words, so whenever you're trying to browse a website, okay.
yeah,
So for the first time, so when you have visited that website, so all the images and all the links in the background will take
mhm,
some time to load in your
yeah,
system. Okay. Based on
yeah,
your internet connection, they will take some time to load. Okay.
yes, sir.
But the same way, if you try to visit the same website again the second time, okay, it will load much faster. Why?
Yes,
Because the cache, the images or the links, okay, or the information, whatever is on the home page,
website.
that would have been already stored in your system or your laptop as a cache memory for
Okay,
that particular site. Okay. So
yeah,
every site you visit will have a different cache memory. Okay.
mm,
Okay. So suppose if you are visiting under the Facebook, you will see something called cache data or cache storage. Okay.
mm,
So in that storage, so whatever the details that should be preloaded for that website would be stored in that cache memory. Okay.
yeah,
So that if you visit the site again, so it will not have to go to the server, Facebook server again in New York, and it doesn't have to fetch the data from there. It will just load the data from your local system only. Okay.
yeah,
So that's why when you visit the site for the second time, it will load faster because it has already the data in your system itself. It doesn't have to hit the Facebook server again, right?
yes, sir. Yes,
The same way the cache mode works here. Okay.
okay,
So in full cache mode, okay. So whenever you're running your this task for the first time, okay. So all
mm,
the data will be loaded. Will be stored in the full cache mode. Okay. So what are all the reference data is available. Okay.
mm,
So that whole data set will be stored in full cache mode. So when you select
okay,
full cache mode, the whole reference data set storage, whatever the data is available in the reference thing. So everything will be available here in the full cache mode. Okay. It will not get the data from the connection again. Okay.
mm, okay,
But in partial cache, it will store only partial data.
okay,
It will not store the complete data. Okay. It will store only 50% of the data. It will not store complete 100% of the data. Okay.
yeah,
And
okay,
when you select no cache, it will not store the cache memory at all. Okay.
okay,
So, but why we are needing this cache mode here is okay.
Yeah.
For the reference data set. See, you know how join works, right?
Yes.
Let's say if you have this is the simple data set. You're joining in department number column,
Mm.
right?
Yes, sir.
So what it will do? So it will, for the first column,
Compare.
for the first row, it will check
Mm.
on the joining column value. Joining
Mm.
column value is 40. It will check for 40 in the, it
Yeah.
will go to the second table. It will check for the 40 value in the joining column. Okay.
Mm.
So if it is available, so it will fetch these two values. Okay. Again,
Yeah.
it for the second row, it will fetch the joining column value, that is 30, and it will check for the in the reference data set for the 30, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it will for the every value it has to go to the second table,
Yeah.
right? So here also, so for every value in the first main data set, it has to go to that connection manager. Okay, it has to hit the connection manager, it has to establish a connection, and then it has to fetch the data from the table, or from that table it has to look up for that particular value, right?
Yeah.
So that is a tedious process. It will be time taking. Okay.
Mm.
But so whenever we have a full cache available, so if your reference data set is very small, you can use the full cache option.
Mm.
Okay. And you don't have to hit the connection manager and again whenever you, so you'll be running it on daily basis, right?
Mm. Okay.
So you don't have to hit the connection manager again and again for the
Okay.
reference data set. You can
Okay.
fetch the data set from your local system only, from your local package only. Okay.
Mm.
Clear? That
Okay.
way, this task will perform fast.
Okay.
Okay. It
Okay.
will perform much better. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you don't have any cache memory, it will, for every lookup value, it has to go hit the connection manager.
Mm.
It has to hit the connection manager for every value, right?
Yes.
You understand? You're getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So that's why if you have a full cache, your performance would be better. If you don't have a cache, it will take some time to fetch the values. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
So that is about cache modes here. Okay. So when you see, so if I change from full cache to partial cache or no cache, so this connection type, in the connection type, we have two connections, cache connection and OLEDB connection.
OLEDB.
Okay. So when I switch on the full cache, this cache connection manager is available. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
But when I switch on the partial cache or no cache, so we cannot see the cache connection manager.
Okay.
Okay. So why? Because only in full cache, we are very sure that all our data from reference data set is available.
Yeah.
But in full partial cache or no cache, we are sure that 100% of data from reference data set is not available, right?
Yeah.
So, but when we chose full cache and we can connect to that particular cache only directly, instead of
Okay.
connecting to the OLEDB connection, we can directly connect to the cache memory for the reference data set,
Yeah.
right? But in full partial cache, we will not have complete data from the reference data set.
Mm.
But that's why there is no point of connecting to the cache connection. Okay.
No.
So we should go for the OLEDB connection in partial cache mode or no cache mode. Okay.
Okay.
So here I am going with no cache mode here. Okay.
Okay.
So but obviously I have to set up a new connection manager for the reference data set. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So here you have two options again. Okay.
Okay.
So here you have options again. So if you get some no matching entries, okay. So
Okay.
what do you want to do? You're getting no matching entries as an, okay. So whenever I'm doing left join here, okay.
Okay.
So these two columns doesn't have, like, we don't have 50 and 60 in the department table, right? See, we don't have 50 and 60 in the department table. Okay.
Yes.
So when I do a left join, I'll get all the data from table A, but I will not get the data for table B here, right? That's why it is showing as null, right?
Mm. Yes, sir.
So that means these 50, 60 doesn't have a matching record
Hmm.
in
Yes, sir.
department table. That means these two are non-matching entries.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, clear.
That's what. So whenever you get such kind of non-matching entries, not matching entries, what do you want to do? So the default option would be fail component.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever you get such kind of non-matching entries, this
Yeah.
package will fail.
Okay.
Okay. It will not run further. The package will stop there. Okay.
Okay.
The other option is ignore failure.
Okay.
It will just ignore the failure and only load the matching records.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
It will just ignore the failure.
Then if we do a left join, then it fail component. It means
So
if we,
here we are not doing any type of join here. Okay. So you cannot say it is inner join or left join. Okay. So you should obviously consider it as a left join only. Okay.
Okay.
Because we have two data sets. We have one main data set, one is reference data set. Okay. For main data set, we want to associate some value, some columns from reference data set. That's it. Okay. We want to add some columns from reference data set to main data set.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we are doing here. Okay. So you have another options, redirect rows to error output. Okay. So this is the usual output which we will consider, right? The blue arrow mark. So if you consider, if you take out the error, left one,
Yeah.
the red arrow mark. So this is the error output. This is what we called as error output. Okay. So all the errors can be we can get from that red thing. Okay. From that red arrow mark. Okay.
Okay.
And we have another option, redirect rows to no match output. Okay. So we can have another destination apart from the normal destination. We can configure another destination. And so how we have got for conditional split two kinds of data sets, right?
Yeah.
The same way we will get two kinds of data sets and outputs when we select this option. One is match output,
One is
another
matching
one
one.
is no match output.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
So
If you
based on
select
our
this option, then we need to configure two destinations.
yes.
Okay.
So if you select this option also, no error output also, you have to configure two destinations. But
Okay.
one will be from the blue line, another one will be from the red line.
Okay.
Okay. But if you consider, redirect rows to no match output, you have to configure both from the blue line only.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's keep it as fail component, no cache. Okay. So I'm taking this option. So I'm taking no cache. I'm connecting using a OLEDB connection manager. I'm keeping it as fail component. Okay. Here I have to give my reference data set. Okay.
Okay.
So my reference data set is department number. Okay.
Okay.
The columns. So yeah. Not issue. So here you have to select department
name and location.
Okay. So you have to match it. Department number to department number. Okay. So this is the joining column, department number to department number. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have to select which columns you want as an output from the reference data set. Okay. I want dname from the reference data set. Okay. So I have selected dname from the lookup columns. Clear?
Yes.
So I'm doing a joining on department number. I'm taking department. I'm getting department name from the reference data set here. Okay.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Just click on OK. Configure the destination. So here if you see, I've got an pop-up just like what
Yeah.
the conditional split. Okay.
And yeah.
So here it is asking me to load the match output. I will ask it to load only the match output. Okay. Just click on OK. Configure the destination. Let's see the table. So we have a table called lookup matched here. So which is having dname also. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you see in the input columns, so apart from the columns from the employee table, we have got an extra one, which is dname, which is coming from the reference data set. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
So it is already mapped to the, since the names are same, it is already mapped here. Okay. Let's run this.
Sir,
Mhm.
ఒక 2 minutes సార్. ఇది పవర్ కట్ అయ్యింది. చాలా సేపు అయింది. ఇది షట్ డౌన్ అయిపోతుందేమో.
Okay. Okay.
మొబైల్లో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి సార్ నేను.
Sure.
ఓకే. హలో సార్.
Bisona.
ఓకే.
So if you see here, a lookup has failed. So why it has failed? Why? Because we have kept it as whenever you have no matching entries, we asked it to fail the component, right?
Yes.
Here we have got no matching records, right? So we have no matching entries. So that's why it has failed. Okay. Let's try changing the option now. So I'll keep it as ignore failure. Okay. And let's run this. It has loaded 16 out of 16 rows. It has ignored all the failures. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's check the data. See, it has loaded all the records. It has ignored the failure. Even though it has no matching records, it has ignored the failures. Okay. It has loaded null values. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's try changing the option. Redirect rows to no match output. Okay.
Okay.
Now see, I mean, we have got the options, right? We have got two outputs, right? One is match output, another one is no match output. Okay.
Yeah.
So match output is already configured. So and the remaining one is no match output here. Okay.
Oh,
So if I drag and drop the arrow, so it will obviously take the no match output, which is the remaining one. Okay.
mm.
Look,
Okay.
no match, look up, no match output. Okay.
Okay.
You see here, it is not getting any source itself.
Mm.
See, if I'm trying to configure the no match output, it is not getting any source at all. Why? Because it doesn't have data. It is a no match output.
Yeah.
Since it is a no match, you will not get any value for the dname, which is which is from the reference data set, right?
Yeah.
So it will be obviously null only. Okay.
Mm.
See, now if you see, the lookup
Yeah.
has only 14 rows and the no match output has 2 rows. The records which have
Kudos.
the match are loaded here, and the 50-60 departments which doesn't have a match are loaded into the no match output here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, or else you can map it to the no error output, and you can map it to here. Okay.
Here we're dragging a red arrow.
Yeah. Here we are dragging in red arrow. Okay. So if
Yes,
you
sir.
see here on error, it will redirect the row. Okay.
Mm. Yes.
The same thing happens. So, but the only difference is when you prefer the other option, you just have to drag the blue line. When you want it in the error row output, you have to drag the red line. Okay.
Mm.
Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah. This is about.
In both, it will create in a different.
Sorry.
In both the scenarios, output will come in two different tables. But
Yeah.
here we're using a
Do you have any
okay.
doubt here? Or you want me to explain it again?
No, sir.
Okay. See the different options here, fail component whenever you have no match outputs, okay, no matching entries, it will fail the package, okay.
Yeah.
In ignore failure, so it will ignore the failures and it will load the unmatched records also, okay. So in the redirect rows to no match output, okay, this is another kind of output which we are creating, okay.
Yeah.
So from this also you will get through this you will get the no match outputs to another table. You can
Another
get the no match outputs to another table, okay. See,
Hmm.
you are selecting this option, redirect rows to no match output, okay,
Yeah.
and you are not configuring this, okay.
Hmm.
So what happens is this here it will load only 14 records,
Mhm.
okay,
Okay.
and the other records will be gone through, will be going, no matching records will be going through the next output, okay. But we haven't configured that.
Yeah.
If you want, you can configure, or if you don't want, you can not configure that, okay.
Okay.
And when you select this option, redirect rows to error output, okay, this whenever you see error output, the red arrow mark is the error output, okay. You should remember that error output means
Yes.
the red arrow mark. You should connect to the red arrow mark,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Here if you don't see anything called error output, right? Here it just say redirect rows to no match output, not the error output, okay.
Yeah.
Clear?
Clear.
Yeah, okay. Based on the, your requirement, you can choose, okay.
Okay.
Mostly in real time, we will not be using our cache memories because our data sets will be huge, okay. Here our reference data sets will be huge. Here we have only 4 records for the department table. That is a very small data set, okay. We can use that, but in real time, we will not be using no cache. We'll be using no cache mostly, okay, because our cache memory will occupy some space again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is about lookup, and I'll talk about one more transformation. So which is data conversion here. Okay.
Okay.
So by name you can get it right. So you can change the data type of the any column. See here, my salary column data type is integer. Okay. Right. I can change the data type of this column. Okay.
Okay.
So it was coming as integer, right? Now I have changed it to nvarchar. dtwstr is nvarchar. Okay. Unicode string. Fine.
Yeah.
Now I have changed it to nvarchar. If you just select dtstr, it is varchar. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you select dtwstr, it is nvarchar.
Nvarchar.
Okay.
Okay.
So here, so since we are changing the data type, so it will ask the what should be the output of this new column. Okay. So I'm giving the column name as nvarchar cell. Then it is my new column name. Okay.
Okay.
Just click on OK. Configure a destination. The new one itself has.
इधर tell me.
So in my employee new one table, the salary is already configured as nvarchar. Okay. If you see
Yeah.
here in the available input columns, we have one more column which is called nvarchar sal, which we have added newly, right, with another data type. Okay.
Okay.
So for this salary column, you can change the mapping from salary to nvarchar salary here. Okay. See here the mapping has changed, right?
Yeah.
Just click on
You
OK.
can change the data type also.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can change the data types. So in SQL servers, we will be using the cast and convert functions, right? In the queries, here we have this thing, data conversion transformation. We can just directly use that. Okay.
Okay.
Or what you can, if you don't want to use the data transformation in the SQL command itself, you can write the query. Okay.
Okay.
So that will avoid unnecessary transformations as well. Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't want to use the data transformation in the source itself, you write a query with the using cast and convert option functions. In the query using a SQL command, you just write the query. That will also do, right? That will obviously convert the integer to nvarchar in the query itself. And the output column data type would be directly nvarchar.
Okay.
Okay. That time you will not be able to, I mean, you cannot use this data conversion because it is already nvarchar column.
Yeah.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is how you can use data conversion things as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the major transformations which we will be using. Okay.
Yes.
So we will have some more tasks as well, which I want to discuss. Okay. Like, file system task. I'll just show you the execute process task or what file system task. All those things I'll show you. And we have important things. Okay. These two are the very important for each 2-point sequence containers. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the main things we will be using to load our source data into our destination tables.
Okay.
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 So we will discuss about these things, these kind of 4 to 5 topics, and we will close off exercise. Okay.
Okay. Sir, just a minute.
Yeah.
I'll share the screen.
Let me stop it. Yeah, stop it. You can share.
వినిపిస్తుందా సార్? అది సేవ్ అయి ఉంటుంది కదా సార్, అలాగే ఉంటాయి కదా మనం చేసినవి.
ఏం చేసావు?
సెలెక్టెడ్ అంటే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను, అలాగే పెట్టాను, స్లీప్ మోడ్ లో పెట్టాను.
ఓకే, ఉంటది. నువ్వు ప్యాకేజ్ సేవ్ చేసింటే సేవ్ అయి ఉంటుందా?
ఇది ఎక్సెల్ తోనే అసలు, ఎక్సెల్
యా
అది ఒక కాలమ్ ఎర్రర్ చూపిస్తుంది సార్. ఎర్రర్ ఏమంటే సోర్స్ లో డేటా 4 ఉంది, డెస్టినేషన్ లో అదే ఇన్కరెక్ట్ ఉంది అన్నట్లు ఏమో సార్ అది చూపిస్తాను. ట్రై చేశాను బట్ ఇదే
ఉందా?
స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుంది కదా సార్? అది ఇక్కడ ఫ్లాట్ ఫైల్ సోర్స్ ఎర్రర్, డేటా కన్వర్షన్ ఫెయిల్డ్. The data conversion for column product name return status value 4 and status text was truncated
CSV
or
ఓపెన్ చేసి
one.
చూసావా?
Sir, 1 minute. ఈ CSV కూడా ఓపెన్ చేసింది. డెస్క్టాప్ లోనే పెట్టాను మీద. ఇదే సార్ అది డేటా సార్. అంటే హ్యూజ్ డేటా ఉండడం వల్ల ఏమన్నా లోడ్ అవ్వలేదేమో అని అనుకున్నాను.
విజువల్ స్టూడియోలోకి వెళ్ళు. అది డాక్యుమెంట్స్, యూజర్స్ అడ్మిన్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్, శాంపుల్ సూపర్ స్టోర్ CSV. నువ్వు ఓపెన్ చేసింది వేరే డాక్యుమెంట్ అనుకుంటా.
పాత ఇదే సార్ పాత.
అది యూజర్స్ అడ్మిన్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ లో ఉంది. శాంపుల్ CSV అదే. ఎస్,
సేమ్ డేటాని కాపీ చేసింది.
ఓకే.
అంటే ఇది ఈ నేమ్ ఏమన్నా ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ అంటున్నాడు.
ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ కాలంలోకి వెళ్ళు CSVలో.
ఇదే కదా సార్ ఇది యూజర్ అడ్మిన్ డాక్యుమెంట్ శాంపుల్ సూపర్ స్టోర్.
అదే
ప్రోడక్ట్ ఐడి ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది.
ఎక్స్పాండ్ చేద్దాను. డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేయదాని పైన. అక్కడ కాదు, ఇందాక ఎక్స్పాండ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేసావు కదా, అక్కడ ఎక్స్పాండ్ చేస్తావు కదా, అక్కడ ప్లస్ మార్క్ పైన, అక్కడ డబుల్ క్లిక్ కొట్టు. అప్పుడు కొట్టు, అదే ప్లస్ వస్తుంది. ఇది కాదు చిన్న. ఎర్రర్ వాల్యూ ఏమి ఇవ్వట్లేదు. ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్
ఇది డెస్టినేషన్ లో
డేటా ఫ్లో టెస్ట్ చూపించు.
స్టాప్ చేయను.
ఫ్లాట్ ఫైల్ సోర్స్ రైట్ క్లిక్ కొట్టు. అక్కడ కనెక్షన్ మేనేజర్, అది ఎడిట్. ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್
ఇది చేంజ్
change it to WSTR. ఇది ట్రంకేషన్ ఎర్రర్ అన్నాడు. ఒకసారి ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్లోకి వెళ్ళు. అదే సిఎస్సిలోకి ఇన్సర్ట్ కొత్త కాలం కొట్టు. జస్ట్ పైన క్యూ దగ్గర రైట్ క్లిక్ ఇవ్వు. ఒక్క నిమిషం కంట్రోల్ ఇవ్వు నాకు.
ఇప్పుడు పోయి ఒకేరా వెళ్ళిపోయింది.
Mm. 2 minutes.
సేల్స్ కూడా చేంజ్ చేయాలండి.
Hmm?
సేల్స్ కాలం కాలం మ్యాపింగ్ కరెక్ట్ ఉంది.
మ్యాపింగ్ గురించి ఏం లేదు. నిమిషం దీన్ని ఇగ్నోర్ చేసి చూద్దాం.
ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్లో చూడండి సార్, అది 6th రో
ఈ ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్ ఏముంది ఇక్కడ? ఏ టేబుల్ అది? ఏ టేబుల్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసింది?
ఎస్ఎస్ఐఎస్ అనమాట. ఎస్ఎస్ఐఎస్ అని డెస్టినేషన్ కదా
ఏది?
సార్.
కస్టమర్ డీటెయిల్సా?
ఇది సక్సెస్ అయినట్టు సార్. ఓకే, వేరే దాంట్లో చేశాను.
కింద ఎస్ఎస్ఐఎసా?
అది కాదు, అది కాదు. జంప్ వేరు కానీ సబ్ క్వైరీస్ కానీ ఉండొచ్చు.
ఎక్కడ?
పైన ఇందులో
ఇదేనా?
ఇదే.
దీంట్లో ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్ లేదు. ఇది కదనుకుంటా. ఇది సిఎస్సి. ఇందులో కూడా కదా.
EX ఉంది చూడండి సార్. EX అని నెక్స్ట్
ఓకే.
ఫర్ క్యార్ 50 అని
Okay. Cannot change it anywhere care. అందుకే డబ్బులు ఎస్టీఆర్ చూపిస్తుందా?
ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ ఇగ్నోర్ చేసేసి
String ఉంది. ఇందాక ఒక లైన్ లో చూపించింది, ఇప్పుడు ఇంకొక లైన్ లో చూపిస్తుంది. ఎర్రర్ ట్రంకేషన్ కూడా ఇగ్నోర్ పెట్టాను.
లేకపోతే ఇది ఫ్రెష్‌గా తీసుకొని ఒకసారి చూద్దాం అంటున్నా. ఆ డేటా షీట్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్. 3 షీట్స్ ఉన్నాయి సార్.
అందుట్లోనా?
ఆ!
ఓకే. కొటేషన్సా మిడిల్‌లో ఇవి?
అవును.
ఓకే. అదే. నువ్వేం చేస్తావంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫైల్ ఉంది కదా!
ఆ! ఆ!
ఈ ఫైల్‌లో కొన్ని పర్టిక్యులర్ రికార్డ్స్ తీసుకో కొన్ని. ఈ కొటేషన్స్ లేనివి.
ఓకే.
ఈ క్వాలిఫైయర్‌కి ఇబ్బంది కాకుండా ఉండేటివి.
ఆహా!
ఓకేనా? కొన్ని ఫ్యూ
ఓకే.
రికార్డ్స్ తీసుకొని
హ్మ్.
కొత్త CSV ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చెయ్యి.
ఓకే.
కొత్త CSV
అట్లా
ఫైల్ క్రియేట్
అది
చేసి
అట్లా
దాని నుంచి
ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయింది సార్ అది.
హ్మ్.
అట్లా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయిందనమాట. అవి కొన్ని తీసుకొని చేసినటివి ఇక్కడున్నాయి.
ఏది?
ప్రాజెక్ట్
సో, ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏమంటదంటే ఒకసారి టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైయర్ ఇబ్బంది కూడా అవ్వచ్చనమాట అది.
ఆ!
సో,
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు మనకు టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైయర్ మనం ఇక్కడ ఏమిస్తున్నాం? ఏమి ఇవ్వడం లేదు.
ఆ!
నన్ అని పెట్టాం.
అవునండి.
సో, మనకు ఒక టెక్స్ట్ కిందకి ఇప్పుడు టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైయర్ ఎలా అంటే ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ మొత్తం ఒక సెంటెన్స్ మొత్తం 2
హ్మ్.
కొటేషన్స్ మధ్యలో ఉందనుకో, 2
హ్మ్.
డబుల్ కోట్స్ మధ్యలో. ఇక్కడ
అప్పుడు
మనం టెక్స్ట్
కొటేషన్.
క్వాలిఫైయర్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వాలి మనం.
ఆ!
కానీ ఇక్కడ నల్ ఇస్తున్నాం.
హ్మ్.
కానీ అక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ కొటేషన్ అది ఉండడం వల్ల అది ఇబ్బంది అవుతుందని నేను అనుకుంటున్నా. టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైయర్ ఇబ్బంది అనుకుంటాను నేను.
ఓకే.
సో, అందుకు అది
ఓకే.
టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైయర్
అట్లా
లేకుండా
ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసినా సార్ అవి కొన్ని.
అప్పుడు రన్ అయింది కదా!
ఆ!
అప్పుడు
ఒక
రన్ అయిందా?
మినిట్ సార్. ఇది చూపిస్తాను సార్. ఒక్క నిమిషం.
చెప్పు.
ఇది క్లోజ్ చేయండి సార్. డెస్క్‌టాప్‌లో ఉందా? ఇక్కడ. ఇది ఇట్లా తీసుకున్నాండి. అది ఈ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ డేటాని ఇట్లా నేను దాంట్లో నుంచే కాపీ చేసుకొని ఇక్కడ పెట్టుకున్నాను. ఇక్కడ
ఓకే.
పెట్టుకొని ఇట్లా ట్రై చేసినా ఇవి ఓకే అయిపోయినాయి.
సో,
వేరే
ఆ CSV ఫైల్‌లో డేటాలోనే కొంచెం ఇష్యూ అది.
ఆ!
సో, మనం సోర్స్‌ని కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి అప్పుడు.
ఓకే.
హ్మ్.
ఇవి ఇవి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేశాననమాట.
ఏంటిది?
అవన్నీ అవి తీసుకొని ఇవి చేశాను సార్ ఇది. ఇక్కడ.
ఓకే.
ఇవన్నీ సక్సెస్ అయినాయి.
ఓకే. సో, ఇప్పుడు మనకు సోర్స్‌లో ఇష్యూ ఉన్నట్టు.
అంటే అది పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ డేటా
మనం
మాత్రమే తీసుకున్నా. అది ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్ ఉండే దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంకా తీసుకోలేదు నేను. అవి డేటా టైప్స్.
ఓకే.
హ్మ్. ఇది
సో,
చేస్తే ఇలా
మనకు అదే
వచ్చేసింది. బట్ ఇదే ఎక్సెల్ అయినా గాని రావట్లేదు ఇది.
ఎక్సెల్ నీ దాంట్లో ఇది లేదు కదా! అదేమంటారు? చెప్పా కదా! అది డ్రైవర్ రిజిస్టర్ అవ్వలేదు అని.
ఆహా!
సో,
ఇది న్యూ వన్
అదవ్వదు.
పెట్టుకున్నా గాని అట్లే వస్తుంది సార్ అది. ఇది మొన్న ఆఫీస్ 365 డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని చూసాను. ట్రై చేశాను. బట్ అది కూడా
అక్కడ
ఫెయిల్ అయింది.
కాదు. మనం ఈ విజువల్ స్టూడియో పార్ట్‌లో ఉండాలన్నమాట అది.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
అక్కడ కాదు, నీ ల్యాప్టాప్ లో కాదు, విజువల్ స్టూడియో
హ్మ్.
తరపు నుంచి ఉండాలి అది, ఆ డ్రైవర్
ఓకే.
అనేది.
అదే ఇదే సార్. ఇది
అదే.
ప్రాక్టీస్ డేటా, ఇది సిఎస్వి, ఇది ఎక్సెల్ ఫార్మాట్ లో ఉంది.
ఓకే.
టెక్స్ట్ ఫార్మాట్ లో అదే ఉంటే టెక్స్ట్ ఫార్మాట్ లో ఓకే అవుతుంది.
టెక్స్ట్ ఫార్మాట్ లో అది కరెక్ట్ గా తీసేసుకుంటది మొత్తం. డైరెక్ట్
హ్మ్.
డాట్ టీఎక్స్టీ అంటే టెక్స్ట్ క్వాలిఫైర్ ఆటోమేటిక్ గా అది తీసేసుకుంటది. ఈడ ఎందుకంటే ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ లో కొన్ని వాటికి క్వాలిఫైర్ ఉంది, కొన్ని వాటికి లేదు. సో అది ఇబ్బంది అక్కడ.
ఓకే.
మనం సోర్స్ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటే మనకు సెట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
ఓకే.
అది డేటా టైప్ ఏమైనా చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు కదా అన్నట్టు అది డౌట్ వచ్చింది అనమాట. అది నాకు అది
లేదు,
చూసాను.
అది డేటా టైప్స్ చేంజ్ చేసినా కూడా అవ్వట్లేదు. సో మనకు
ఓకే.
డేటా టైప్స్ చేంజ్ చేస్తే మనము మళ్ళీ మనకు డెస్టినేషన్ లో వేరే డేటా టైప్ ఉంది.
ఓకే.
సో డెస్టినేషన్ లో మనకు వేర్క్యార్ ఉంది. సో మనం ఇప్పుడు అది ఎన్వేర్క్యార్ మార్చినా కూడా అవ్వదు.
ఓకే. ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఇందాక ఇది ప్రాజెక్ట్ 2 కదా సార్? మనం ప్రాజెక్ట్ 1 లో చేశాను కదా సార్ అది?
తెలియదు.
ఓకే. ఓకే. అంటే ఇది ఓపెన్ చేసి ఇది మాత్రమే కనిపిస్తది.
అట్లేం లేదా?
అంటే ఇందాక వేరే ప్రాజెక్ట్ కూడా ఇది ప్రాక్టీస్ అన్ని
సో నువ్వు
పెట్టాను
ఇక్కడ
ఒకసారి.
ఓపెన్ కొట్టే బదులు, ఇక్కడ ఫైల్లో ఓపెన్ కొట్టే బదులు
ఆ,
డైరెక్ట్ ఆ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లొకేషన్ పోయి అక్కడ నుంచి ఓపెన్ చేసుకో.
ఓకే.
సో ఇక్కడ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లొకేషన్ ఉంటుంది కదా,
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే.
లేదు అంటే ఇక్కడ విజువల్ స్టూడియో పైన రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి.
ఆ,
ఇక్కడ నీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఓపెన్ అయిన
ఓకే.
ప్రాజెక్ట్స్
ఓకే.
కనిపిస్తాయి. వాటిపైన క్లిక్ చేసుకున్నావు అంటే ఇంకొక విజువల్ స్టూడియో ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే.
ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్.
అలా. ఓకే. సరే జనాథ్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. See you tomorrow. Bye.
ఓకే. టుమారో కనెక్ట్ అవుదాం సార్?
టుమారో సండే కదా,
ఆ,
మోస్ట్లీ ఉండదు.
ఓకే.
ఏమన్నా ఉంటే నీకు చెప్తాను నేను.
ఓకే.
సరే.
అలాగే.